Hey everybody, this is Abby Heidenreich with Purdue Extension in Orange County, and I've got our next lesson in embryology. Today we're going to be talking about habitats. So first let's talk about what a habitat is. A habitat is a place where something lives. It's your home. People, and animals too, need food, water, and shelter to live. A habitat is the environment that you live in, and it has food, water, and shelter. So what are some of the habitats that we see here on the screen? We've got the habitat for a lion. That is out in the savannah. We've got a forest with a creek. That could be a habitat for all kinds of different animals. We've got a coral reef. That's in the ocean. We've got polar environment and habitat. That's for penguins. We've also got a barnyard. That's a habitat for a lot of farm animals. All right, so eggs. Let's talk about the habitat for eggs. Eggs are laid by chickens in a nest, which is usually a bed made of soft grass or straw. The mother hen lays on the eggs to keep them warm. She turns the eggs to keep them growing evenly inside, and she keeps the eggs warm and safe so they can hatch. So the habitat for an egg is a nest. But we use incubators to recreate the habitat that the mother hen makes for her eggs. Incubators help us hatch baby chicks, so the mother hen doesn't have to sit on them. They also let us see the eggs as they hatch, which is pretty fun. Incubators help keep the eggs safe, warm, and it even turns the eggs, just like the mother hen. Incubators have heaters that help keep the temperature inside around 100 degrees. Incubators also keep the moisture or humidity around 60% inside. This is why we add water to the incubator all the time, to keep the air inside kind of wet for the eggs. If the incubator gets too dry, the growing chicks inside the eggs will not grow right, and they'll stick to the insides of the eggs. It's very important to keep the incubator full of water all the time. Just like the mother hen, the incubator will move the eggs inside and turn them over. This helps the chick growing inside the egg to grow evenly inside and keeps the membrane inside from getting twisted, or keeps the embryo from sticking to one side or the other of the shell. After they hatch, baby chicks get moved from the incubator to what's called a brood box. This small box gives the chicks room to move around and grow while still keeping them safe and warm. It's important that the brood box has a heat lamp to keep the chicks warm. Chicks still need the temperature to be around 95 degrees. The brood box also has plenty of space for the chicks to move around and play. If the chicks are always huddled up together, that means your brood box is too cold, and you should move the heat lamp closer to them. If the chicks are all spread out all the time and they're flapping their wings, it means they're too hot, and you should move the heat lamp away from them a little bit. Food and water are also important, and in the brood box, it's best to use small feeders that hold chick starter feed so the chicks can always get enough to eat. The waterer needs to be kept full so that the chicks can drink plenty of water. It's best to put some rocks or pebbles in the tray of the waterer so that the chicks don't drown as they peck to drink the water. Their beaks are their noses and their mouths, so deep water makes it too easy for the chicks to breathe in water and make them choke. Once the chicks are fully grown, they get a new habitat again. In your backyard, it may look like a chicken coop with a fenced-in area for the chicks to walk around in. For chicken farmers, it looks like a long, narrow chicken house that has enough room for hundreds of chickens to walk around and be kept safe from any predators. Have you seen these chicken houses around here before? Chickens still need to be kept kind of warm because they have small bodies and thin skin. In chicken houses, farmers can control the temperature inside with large heat lamps, fans, and air coolers. Food and water are easy for the chickens to reach and can be filled up automatically. In your backyard chicken coop, You will want to have a heat lamp inside the coop for cool days and make sure your chickens always have access to food and water. It's your turn. Draw a picture of your habitat. Then write a story about your favorite animal and their habitat.